Hello again, my name's Gabe Zollner. You know, Albert Einstein said it best. The first sign of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different outcome. I walked by the set to get my second cup of coffee, and I saw that blabbering idiot, Senator John McCain. You were talking to General Mattis, you know, Mad Dog Mattis. I'm going to attach an article on Reuters. It was posted on Tuesday, June the 13th, 2017. Quote, U.S. not winning in Afghanistan. Defense Secretary tells Congress. But he goes on to say that he intends to change that. The United States is not winning the war against the Taliban insurgents in Afghanistan, Defense Secretary Jim Mattis told Congress on Tuesday, promising to brief lawmakers on a new war strategy by mid-July that is widely expected to call for thousands of more U.S. troops. Well, I hope they're putting together sufficient quantities of body bags and those nice shiny aluminum coffins. These remarks were a blunt reminder of the gloom underscoring U.S. military assessments of the war between the U.S.-backed Afghan government, and the Islamist militant groups classified by U.S. commanders as a stalemate, despite almost 16 years of fighting. Actually, it's not a stalemate because General Mattis said we're not winning. If we're not winning, it isn't a stalemate. What it means is that they're winning. Quote, we're not winning in Afghanistan right now, and we will correct this as soon as possible, end of quote, Mattis said in testimony to the Senate Armed Services Committee. You know who runs the Senate Armed Services Committee? Huh? Well, the guy that runs it received a presidential pardon from President Nixon. Does that give you a clue as to who it is? Mattis acknowledged that he believed that Taliban were surging at the moment. Well, if they're surging, doesn't that mean that they're winning? Something he intends to address. Some U.S. officials questioned the benefit of sending more troops to Afghanistan because any politically palatable number would not be enough to turn the tide, much less create stability and security. To date, more than 2,300 Americans have been killed and more than 17,000 wounded since the war began in 2001. You know who we can thank for that war? George W. Bush and the Bush dynasty. Folks, this is insane. Russia, after 10 years in fighting the war, realized that they couldn't win. And what they did is they pulled the hell out of there. And that's exactly what we need to do. We need to pull the hell out of there. Protect our own country. Stop slaughtering our young military men and women to protect the poppy fields. General Mattis is going to be responsible for killing and maiming hundreds, if not tens of thousands of our military by surging. Get the hell out of there. Like I said, Einstein said it best. Russia realized they were in a no-win situation. America needs to realize the same. Shut down the industrial military complex. Give it a break. Read the article. Get ready for another series of Gold Star families. They're going to be coming in massive numbers unless this insanity is stopped, which I don't believe it will be. Thanks for listening.